How's it going, guys? We're back with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Green Ranger Remastered from off the shelf. This is one of the 6 remastered Rangers. They did the whole MMPR line. As you've probably already noticed, he does not come with the Dragon Shield. Just a regular Ranger body. I mean, he's got his gold on his boots and gloves, but no Dragon Shield, because the Dragon Shield came with Remastered Red. So if you didn't get an original release Green Ranger or a Fighting Spirit, or I think that was the only releases for them. But yeah, to my knowledge, those were the only ones. But realistically, I mean, everybody wanted the original release. Part of the reason why Hasbro re-released them as these remastered. And as we stated, it's the remastered, so it's on the remastered body. Look at that detailed belt. I mean, that looks great. The articulation for the figures is really good. Mine's a little bit stiff. And just because of QC issues, I don't want to force it to move. But all your standard pinless joints. If you have trouble like this one's been on the shelf for a little while. But if you have trouble with the joints being a little stiff, a little warm water, hot water and a blow dryer, loosen everything up. This one's just stiff from being on the shelf, as you can see, but that does have more spin than I can do right now. Like I said, I don't want to break it, but you do have good ab crunch. At least it's decent. You can get pretty far back. Those action shots, butterfly shoulders. The arms on this one is a little bit nicer to use than the legs are, but pinless elbows, which is always nice, makes it look good. They work good, which is nice. I know this line, Lightning Collection especially, has had its fair share of Hasbro QC issues. I do really like this Green Ranger helmet. I think the helmet came out really good. It's pretty accurate to the show, in my opinion. I haven't watched the show recently, so could be a few minor details that are a little different, but hey, it's an action figure, right? He does come with the black holster for the Dragon Dagger, which pull out. Pretty decent paintwork and detail on it. It looks like the Dragon Dagger. They did the buttons. This one's definitely better than some of the other Dragon Daggers that we've got from the Lightning Collection. Alright, let's move on to accessories. I'll put him over here. Like most of the Remastered Lightning series, they have pretty good center of balance. The hips are, on some of them, can be a little bit loose when posing. Like I said, mine's stiff. Probably needs to go in a little warm water bath to loosen up a little bit. Unlike Jason, and like all the other remasters, you do, and of course I drop it, you do get a new Tommy head sculpt. Not the greatest. It is pretty good as far as Lightning Collection goes. Some of the Tommy heads have been a little meh. Mostly I think the White Ranger, the one with the ponytail, I thought was a little bit small for a head on anybody. You do get the green candle from the the 2-part or 3-part episode where they were where he lost his powers. I think I gotta go back and watch the show. People are probably gonna correct the shit out of me in the comments, but that's okay. The morpher, you do get a gold morpher with the little dragon coin in it. I think it's pretty decent for its size. It's pretty small, and to have a detailed dragon coin like that, it's pretty good in my opinion. You get the standard blade blaster in the 3 different forms: gun, holster, and blade mode. I keep dropping things, which is fantastic. Let's do more of that. But you do get the standard hands. You know, you get your punchy hands. Power Rangers. He's gonna punch someone at some point. I do have one grasping hand on him, and you do get this other one. So you get two grasping hands. You get your morpher hands. You know, so you can do morphing poses with him. And you get this hand, which is special for the Green Ranger, because it is his flute hand. This is how he plays the dragon flute. You know, he has the little extra finger motion there, so that you can really get that together and whatnot. The one other thing that I totally grabbed when I started this video and didn't just reach over to grab from somewhere else was the green energy. Because of course, being from the remastered, you get that green energy swirl for when you want to do those morphing sequences or power-up sequences. I think I've seen a few pictures online where people have posed the whole team together so that you know, it looks like they're morphing, or looks like you know, they're all powering up. But so, I mean, you can do some cool stuff with the effects. And like I said on the Red Ranger video, you don't just have to use it for the Rangers too. Like if you have other figures, do other photography, you can use that energy. I think as far as like you know, Dragon Ball or anything would be Broly. But you know, you can have Green Ranger playing the Dragon Flute, which is nice. I love the Dragon Flute hand. I know the Green Ranger usually comes with that hand most predominantly, at least in all the ones that I've got. I don't know about the Fighting Spirit, but I mean, it's great to have it so that you can have him actually playing the flute if you want it, if you so choose to do that. But now I know a lot of people really prefer Green Ranger with his traditional getup. I do have the remastered red. I pre-ordered both of them at the same time because, you know, you gotta have the shield for the Green Ranger. I mean, you got to. It's a necessity. So you can put these bands on, so then you get your arm bands and pop that head off with a very satisfying pop. And then this new design for the Dragon Shield, which I absolutely love because it makes it easily removable. I have taken Dragon Shields off of the older Rangers, specifically Dragon Shield Black, because when I bought it, I got it in a lot, and they had the Dragon Shield on the Red Ranger and not the Black Ranger. But there you go. And now you have your traditional Green Ranger with the shield on. And now he looks like he is ready to go. But in the sake of time, since this video has just started creeping past that 10-minute mark, I figure we probably should end it. That's pretty much all I have to say about it, other than, you know what, one last thing I will say is price point. I didn't really want to talk about price point with this one because there's a lot of factors that go into it, being JDF and whatnot. But to get it, you're looking probably over the $80 mark is what I've usually seen. I don't think you can buy them brand new anymore. I think they're sold out everywhere. Red and green sold out so quick. But yeah, he is a pricey figure. If you can get him for a decent price, or if you're willing to pay that, fork up that extra cash to get a hold of him, I totally recommend it. He is a great figure, great addition to any Power Ranger collection, especially with the updates from the older Lightning collection figures, and I am very happy to have him in my collection. But I suppose that's where I should end it. And as always, please like, share, subscribe, help out support the channel, and most important thing, have a great day.